We're standing here on New York's West Side at the Jacob Javits Convention Center to hobnob with comic books' biggest fans. Here we are with Jared Barrow from Loaded Barrel Studios, and he's promoting Brielle the Horror. So can you tell us about this book?
Yeah, Brielle the Horror is what we like to call a live-action graphic novel. So we basically shoot everything like a film, and then it's all digitally and traditionally drawn, illustrated to give you a book that looks a little bit different. Brielle was the first comic book that we ever put out when we launched the studio back in 2007, and we released it as the first chapter is an individual comic book, and we followed it up the next year with the second issue. Took a break, did a graphic novel, and said that's got to be the way to go. So this year we collected the original comics that we did and added 110 brand new pages, which I think are the best stuff I've done so far.
Wow.
To make a 200-page graphic novel.
So from what you learned from the first few, and then from what you did with Gray, and now you're onto this, how have you improved your technique?
You know, it's interesting. Like every time I sit down for a project, it's like I got to come at it from a totally fresh, new way. Even just the way I ink the book. The first couple books, everything was transferred to pen and paper. So, even though we work with photos and a lot of manipulation and stuff, I can show you the big comic page, like traditional looking stuff. And this was the first time I used a tablet to do the same style of inking, like to make sure that it was my hand and a pen and doing it, but it was direct digital, and it just had a totally different feel to it. Between that and just what I learned just in shooting these things and framing them out and designing the pages, I feel like every time I do something and sit down to make a page, it just evolves and evolves and evolves.
How many photos do you take to get the image you want?
Again, that comes back to how I've advanced. I think we might have had maybe 4,000 photos for the first chapter, and I did I think it was 2,700 photos for the last 4 chapters.
Wow, he's cut it down quite a bit.
Yeah, we learned a lot. I remember the first book, but I know the second chapter when we did the second comic book, it took me 9 separate days to shoot, and we shot, again, the last 110 pages in 3 insane days.
Wow, very cool. All right, and now where can we buy this?
Right now we're launching it. It's just here at New York Comic Con, so I haven't released it anywhere else.
New York Comic Con exclusive.
Exclusive for now, but coming up probably in the next week or so, you'll be able to get it at our website, www.loadedbarrelstudios.com. That's LOADEDBARRELSTUDIOS.com, and shortly we'll be in Diamond and through all the stores and everything as well.
Awesome. Here we are with Gracie and Alicia from SpicyMagazine.com. And what is SpicyMagazine.com?
Spicy Magazine is where we feature a bunch of beautiful women, mainly Latinas. So, they're just beautiful and we're just hot.
And you guys have both appeared in the magazine at some point.
Next year's calendar, and I'm in this year's issue 2 as well, so yeah.
It's a calendar and a magazine, right? I'm so confused about
It's a calendar and a magazine.
Yeah.
Okay, and where can we purchase this lovely thing?
Online, you can purchase it around newsstands throughout New York, and
what's the website?
www.spicymagazine.com.
Okay. And how does somebody become a Spicy Magazine model? Like, I want to be featured on the cover. How do I do that?
I think what you have to...
you speak to Milo, because he's our photographer.
Yeah. And you fill out a casting form, send some pictures, and it kind of goes from there, really.
Yes.
And
you pretty much cast through his email or online.
Yeah.
You have to be a Latina of some sort, right? Does that help?
Yes,
you do. You have to have
You can be mixed. African American, I think he does as well. Just not...
You've got to have a bit of spicy flavor,
So mainly exotic women.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
No problem.
It was nice talking to you.
It was nice speaking to you, too.
Here we are with Ken, writer of My Monkey's Name is Jennifer. And he's a little sober right now because it's still early in the morning. So
it is responsible, Ken. Right?
Yeah. What's been going on with you? Anything new?
Well, I'm very slowly writing and drawing the new Jennifer. It's going to be at least a year away, I think. What I've been unfortunate to do is work on some animation for films. I got to do work on the Night of Too Many Stars Comedy Central thing, and the biography for one of my heroes, David Geffen.
Cool.
And what was even better is I just learned they both won Emmys.
Very cool.
So it's
all because of your artwork, right?
Clearly, yeah.
Absolutely.
and love of Huey Lewis and the News.
Any chance you're gonna make a spin-off comic, like my aardvark's name is Phil or anything like that?
Well, there is already one aardvark comic, so I don't think I can touch Cerebus. But I have done some spin-offs. I did like a crazy rhino and lemur. Basically, when I write my comics, it has to have an animal in it, apparently. And an animal that's difficult to draw.
Are you kid-friendly at all?
I'm all ages.
Yeah?
All
Not at
ages. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
All right, kids, get the comic books because your parents don't want you to get it. And where can we get it?
I know every store in the city has it, but slg.com, that's the publisher, Slate Labor Graphics. Amazon, like every basically website. Cool. Or a convention that I'll be at.
All right. Every convention. He's at every convention, I swear.
Every one of them.
Here we are with Cheryl and Devil Girl. And what are you guys representing today?
I'm actually the Widowmaker in...
At the Curves and Bullets website.
She's this chick right here.
I'm Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. What are you guys promoting?
Curves and Bullets comic books.
Okay. That's this. Curves and Bullets. And where can we get this?
Rolo, where can we get this? This is the artist.
I'm the illustrator.
Okay.
I worked on Curves and Bullets, the comic, curvesandbullets.com. She's one of the models and muses that I work with. So this is the comic.
And what's it about?
Well, it's like an apocalyptic story in an alternate world where we have like mutant rats, mutant animals versus hot biker girls on bikes and crazy chaos and mayhem all around. So.
Is that real? Is that tattoo real? Or is that just like a marking so they know what model you are?
No, it's real. It's real.
Stamp it. Okay. Here we are at Ashley. And what are you promoting today, Ashley?
We're promoting Drabble. It's a social networking application.
And it works on like the smartphones and such whatnot?
It works on smartphones, it works on Android, and it works on the iPhones as well.
And what is the networking application? How does it work? What do you do?
Well, what it is you can like upload photos, video, and audio, and you get 45 seconds of video. The audio is 5 minutes or less. And the cool thing about it is you can brabble back to people with the photos and the video and the audio. So it's really cool because you can respond to someone in this way instead of just like writing something boring. So it's really cool in that way. And you could also like or love something, and also you could do private messaging, which is really cool. You just send someone a private brabble, or you can also network it with Facebook and Twitter. So you can it's everything all in one.
How can we get it?
You just download it from the App Store, either from the Play Store or the Apple Store, and you just download it. And it's free. It's a free app.
So, I got my Brabble. I download it. I friend you, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ash Exo Love.
Oh, there we go. And then I shoot you a little video like, hey, what's going on, right? Under 45 seconds.
Under 45 seconds.
And then you shoot me back something like where you're going to be and you want to hang out with me.
Yep, I could shoot you back a video or an audio. Audio's under 5 minutes, so I could.
It's a good way to get
I could sing you where I'm gonna be.
It's a good way to get a date, right?
Yes. Dating, whatever you'd like to do with it.
There we go, and it's free.
And it's free. Free Brabble.
Free Brabble. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here we are with Bear, like the animal, not the, I don't know, other version of Bear, like aspirin. And she's promoting geekgoddess.com. It's about geeks who are also gods. Correct?
Goddesses. I don't think at this time that we have any male models, though they may be working on that. I'm one of the newest girls, so when it comes to like some of the logistics, I may not be as up to speed.
Sure.
So you may want to.
What is Geek Goddess? What do you guys do?
My Geek Goddess is a website that you can go and visit, and we have photos of our lovely ladies in costumes and progressively becoming less in costume.
Really?
We've got prints, we've got calendars, things like that.
How much is a subscription?
It is $9.95 a month.
$10 a month, huh?
Yep. For all the fat fodder that you could want, hopefully. We try not to leave you hanging,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah, I gotcha. Are there any videos or anything on there as well?
Not that I'm aware of at that time, though it is something that we are looking into. I know that we do have like a chat function, so that's something that we like to do. We try to make sure that there is sort of a personal connection with the girl. It's not just this character being naked. This is one of our girls as whoever or whomever
ever, getting naked.
Nice. So if you guys want to see a bunch of girls naked in costumes, just go to geekgoddess.com. Here I am with the D20 girls, and they are doing the D20 Girls Project. What is that?
It's a project that promotes positive images of women in nerdom, all kinds of nerdom. So
Okay.
video games,
So what is a positive girl image?
It's one that's not all boobs and butts, not all, hey, look at that lady right there. It's, we don't just walk the walk, we can also talk the talk and be just as nerdy as you guys.
Sure. So this would be the positive girl image right here? This is not all boobs and butts? Is that what we're saying?
Not entirely. But we can still talk to you about it. We're not just standing here being like, hey, look at us. We can also talk to you about both of our series and explain why we're doing what we're doing, and we're not just here to look pretty.
How many people have you reached so far?
I think we have 16 now.
well, in this one, we have it depends on the state.
Only
There's some states that have
16? You don't even have 20 yet?
Not in New York and New Jersey. We're working on it.
We're working on it.
So do you think we could find 4 more right now? We get you guys up to an even 20?
Well, some of our other girls are coming in a little bit. So.
Who's the founding person for this? Who developed this idea?
His name is Jack Stewart.
Oh, it's a guy? It's not even a girl?
It's a guy.
No, it's actually a guy.
It was his idea. He's the founder of it. He's from Ohio, I believe, if I remember right.
Are you sure he just didn't come up with an idea on how to meet girls in really awesome costumes?
No, he's really into getting us promoting all the girls so that we have more positive images.
So how can girls who want positive images sign on and join you guys?
Well, it's actually, all they have to do is basically email us, say, I want to be one of the D20 girls.
What's the email? D20girls.com.
Yep.
Okay.
I like to play with toys.